Hello and welcome to the 233rd installment of the Synapse Misfire Podcast. I'm your host, Chris, joined by other host, Jordan.
That's me.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the people where we put this old dang old thing?
So, as always, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Radio Public, Spotify, Pocket Cast, and the RSS Feed linked below. YouTube and Spotify. You can check us out there visually. You can see us. Instagram, TikTok, you can contact us. And you can also do so via email. synapsemisfire@pm.me. Send us your comments, questions, concerns, and death threats.
I look a gaunt. I look fucking vampiric today. I don't know.
I feel like we need to change up our lighting to maybe like a warmer color because I don't think it helps our complexion.
I look like Nosferatu right now.
Nosferatu. Yeah.
You must bounce on it, crazy style.
So, Chris.
Yeah, what's up?
Before I ask you the typical shenanigans, have you noticed that this is, in fact, the evolution of the blue Reebok?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy. I bought this shirt not thinking about that, and then happened to wear it, and I'm like, it's a blue Reebok.
Blue Reebok tank top Jordan, final form.
Peak form.
You look like you're about to. It looked like you're about to hit somebody.
It might be probably a woman.
I mean,
I haven't had a white monster today, so we're good.
That's true. I mean, because one white monster always wakes up a second. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know that's why they have the pregnancy warning on the can. It's all pregnant women must hide from white monster consumers. It has nothing to do with them drinking it. It's about the effects on the people drinking it towards pregnant women.
It's like I feel like dudes who drive most people who drive Dodge vehicles. Maybe not true now. But true of the mid 2000s. Like if you saw a guy in a Dodge Neon, he had cargo shorts, Monster Energy, wife beater on. He was a wife beater.
Yeah, that's fair. I you know what they say, right? Dodge the father, ram the daughter. That's what they say. So, you just. So Chris, what have you been up to? How are things? How you doing? I haven't talked to you at all. I totally just got here. Haven't been here for 3 hours. Talking.
I've been reading a book.
Wouldn't have predicted that.
I've been still reading Rhythm of War. Stormlight Archive 4. And I'm just feeling pretty mixed on it. I'm done with part 1. I've been reading it pretty slow. I've got other stuff going on. All right, I'm a busy guy. All right?
Yeah.
I'm a busy guy. I get so much money. I have so many friends.
I do so many activities.
So, I've been reading Rhythm of War, and I'm just done with part 1. There's 20 chapters in.
Damn.
And I'm mixed on it, I'll be honest. I'm entering the era of Brandon Sanderson where I can really, really start to understand why there's so many people that complain about his dialogue.
It's a fall off, yeah.
His dialogue, a lot of the dialogue, and it's not all bad. Let me put that out there. It's not awful, but there's a lot of dialogue in this book so far that is fucking insufferable. It is in Oathbringer it was a little bit there, and I was like, I'll give him the pass on this because
it's just a slip up.
He's delivering peak every time, but it is so egregious in Rhythm of War. It's it is of particular note. And it's kind of taking me out of it a little bit, I'll be honest.
It's immersion breaking.
Yeah, I just think, and I've complained about this before, I feel like Shallan, all of her dialogue is so, it's been anachronisms for a while, it's been anachronistic for a while. It is so bad by Rhythm of War that it is I'm just I'm so taken out of it every time this bitch is on the fucking page.
Yeah,
I just I don't understand what the methodology is here. I don't know if he just fell off in style at some point or didn't maintain a proper style guide or whatever,
or if he just ran out of ideas,
or that I don't know.
Creative block, so to speak.
Yeah, I just it's getting to be a lot of bit grating. I'll be honest.
It's a hard read, which I remember you said he was kind of an easy read previously because it was all straight cut dialogue.
And it still is. It's just that and this is, I'm kind of, I think, overstating the problem. It's like 10 to 15% of the dialogue, less than that, actually. It's probably like a handful of the dialogue, like a few quips here and there that are like, ugh.
Here we go again.
So it's not like a hard read exactly.
Yeah.
But it's, and there is cool stuff happening, which bugs me because I want to know what happens, but like, and I don't want to be the kind of guy that is like, I don't like the Shallan chapters, so I'm going to skip all of them. Because shit happens, meaningful shit happens in those chapters. And I still care about her character.
It's just that she's not in her greatest form.
But like, oh my god. Just shut up. I like in the book too, some people complained about this, but I do like that we're getting more information about like the Fabrials and how that stuff works. Where they're like little devices that are powered by Stormlight. Like you can basically you trap like a spren in a gemstone, and you can use it to do certain things based on like the cage that you give it, basically. So there's ones that like, oh, this traps a flame spren, and it can make heat. It's like a little portable heater.
It's like a little heat rune. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And we're getting more stuff from the point of view of like Navani Kholin, which is interesting because she's like she's like the Fabrial lady. She does Fabrial stuff. So I like that part of it. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Because they do debut a big flying machine based on Fabrial mechanics.
Cool. It's fucking Zeppelin.
Kinda. It makes sense, though, because they established that throughout the books, they established the span reeds, which are like, basically, a spren is in a gemstone, they split it in half, and then they attach each half to a pen, and one half of the pen can write, or like one pen can write and it's mirrored on the other pen. So like you put it up with like on a piece of paper like this, you twist the gemstone and it writes whatever message over whatever distance. So you're technically transferring motion from one object to another over a distance. By
mirroring it.
So they're doing that, but with a platform instead of a pen.
That's pretty cool.
So like they have a big, basically a big gemstone thing on here, and then they have the other half of the gemstone on like platforms that they're pulling with like either people or animals.
That's pretty cool.
To make the gemstones, or to make the ship move in one direction or another. So it's a pretty cool exploration of the magic system, and I understand why certain readers don't like it. I do like it because I am that guy. I don't think this is that crazy to say. Oh my god. I just got a cramp in my hand. That was really weird. I just like couldn't move my finger for a second.
Oh, I got stuck. Oh, I hate when that shit happens.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. I don't think this is that crazy to say. I think Sanderson writes books exclusively for autistic people.
Fair. That makes sense.
Because it's so far in the weeds of like...
hyper specific, right?
Yeah, and this is why I have a theory that Brandon Sanderson is autistic and never got diagnosed. See, I think he meets a lot of the criteria.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair. I do have to say, when you said theory, I had a real hard time not going, a game theory.
And that's just a theory.
So, just wanted to point that out.
So, you know, it's going okay. It's all right.
If you're autistic, read Brandon Sanderson.
Exactly.
Chris approved.
You'll probably like it. It's pretty good, though. I mean, overall.
Yeah.
Like, I care about what's happening in the plot.
Yeah, just not necessarily don't love how it's being
But,
presented.
like, am I glad that this is the second to last book? Yeah. We could have wrapped this up a little while ago, I'll be honest.
Yeah, then you would have been content. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I do love myself like a little bit of a finite tale. Something that just starts, is good, and ends, and we don't have to touch it again.
Well, and that happens with... I mean, that's what this arc is. Like, it wraps itself up, and then we're going to have, like, probably a several thousand-year time jump, and then we're going to get a totally new arc of this. Where I think what this is all building up to is an interplanetary war between, like, the main planets, between, like, Roshar and Scadrial and, like, the other fucking dozen or so like other planets that exist in the Cosmere.
Yeah.
Because that's already kind of spinning in one of the novels that he released. He released like I don't know if it was a novella, but it was like a short one-off novel that was about like this planet that is kind of having a first contact with people from like Roshar or from Scadrial, I forget. And they're not technologically advanced enough to understand like what's happening.
Huh.
So I think and I don't know this for sure, but like the vibe I get is that this first phase of the Cosmere that's kind of like wrapping itself up now is like how the shards, like the new gods get established, because all the shards are just men who ascended to godhood, people who ascended, not men specifically. You know what I'm fucking talking. You know what I'm talking
Mr.
about.
Misogyny over here.
You know what I'm talking about. People who ascended to godhood. So I think we're trying to like establish all the shards and put all the pieces in place,
and then
let's like move it into the future and see how that affects.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we're seeing more chunks of the world with Scadrial, because there's going to be, I think in total, he kind of has planned 16 Mistborn books. There's 7 currently, but he's planning. He's already doing a cyberpunk trilogy.
That's cool.
And then I think he wanted to do, 2 sci-fi trilogies. Like,
Damn.
One where it was like early sci-fi and one where it's like space opera.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I mean, could work, right? Yeah, it could definitely work. Hopefully his writing goes back to how it was a little bit.
I mean, if we like could, and the anachronisms would make way more sense if he was like, this style that he's fallen into makes sense in like this cyberpunk like Ghost Bloods trilogy that he's doing for Mistborn. That style of dialogue would make way more sense in a cyberpunk trilogy than it does in a fucking medieval fantasy quintilogy. What do you call a 5-book series? A quadrilogy.
Quintilogy would be 18, I think, because a quintillion is 18 million, I believe. So
no, quintillion is after a quadrillion.
Then what the hell is the one for 18? I thought it was quintillion.
No, I don't think so.
Let me see. I'll look this up now. Well, fact check.
I don't think that's
see
true.
What 8 is. What?
If 6 would be a sextilogy.
5 books. It would be
quintilogy. They call me Quentin Quintilogy, actually.
How many is he trying to do? Oh, they're all separate. So I was gonna say, I wondered how many that would be total for all of his books he wants in this series.
I mean, there's already like 30 Cosmere books.
That's crazy.
I am not reading all of them, I'll be honest. I think after Stormlight, I might be done. I'll be honest.
That's crazy.
I might go back in, because I bought the 4-book set. I might read the rest of Mistborn Era 2. And maybe I'll read Warbreaker. I'm not sure, though, because there's a sequel to Warbreaker coming out. And Warbreaker's early Sanderson, so it's a lot looser. And also, apparently, Warbreaker's, like, for Sanderson, a super horny book.
Nice.
I mean, he's, good Mormon boy, so not like that crazy, but it's
soaking.
It's there's a lot of soaking that happens. No, I think what it is because I think in the beginning of that book, there's an arranged marriage that happens. And no one in Sanderson book has sex before marriage, ever. This is so far true of every Sanderson book that I've read.
Interesting.
So, like, even, like, main love interests, like...
Don't.
Like, there's never any explicit thing that happens physically between, like, Shallan and Adolin until after they're married in the book.
Huh.
And same thing with Elend and Vin in Mistborn. It's like, they don't fuck until they're married. So the
man
marriage,
has his principles.
The marriage happens at the beginning of the book. So he's just kind of free to do whatever.
That's funny. That is actually really funny that, whatever, man has his principles,
I guess. This fly's pissing me off.
I love how he went perfect center line in the camera.
There's 2 of them now.
There's 2. They're multiplying. They're like gay rabbits. Oh, man. Well, that's cool though. That's cool. Is there anything else you've been doing other than reading?
Not particularly. I've just been boring.
Just boring and dumb and stupid and smelly.
Yeah. Well, you pretty much got me there, honestly.
that tracks.
Yeah, no, that you kind of got me, actually.
Bro has a point.
What about you, Jordan? What do you do?
Nothing. So I'm still playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake. I'm close to 100%ing it, actually.
Goddamn.
Did it quicker than I thought. I'm only at like 25 hours. I've been playing a lot less than I thought. It's part of being an adult. You just have less time. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
As time flies. You got to spend a lot of time to make all this money.
All this shmoney, baby.
All this money that we make. Both of us. We make so much money.
Combined, we make at least 5. So I've been playing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Remake. It's a good time still. It's a good game. And I'm trying to see if I can 100% it. I don't know if I actually will. Because, it's kind of the game that started the Ubisoft.
I was just say, how much shit do you need to do to 100% it? Is it like Ubisoft, where it's like, oh, you got to collect 87 different collectibles, and there's 100 of each of them?
Surprisingly not. No, it's the start of that. There's a lot of varied collectible things, but they actually still have purpose.
Right.
You have to fly around. You have to boat around.
Isn't there like songs you can collect too? You get different sea shanties you can collect.
Yeah. So
I would do that. I would go out of my way to do that.
So you get those, and luckily they're just in the areas you go. You're never searching underground for a sea shanty. You go to a new town and there'll be a sea shanty you have to chase and you grab it. So those are super streamlined, pretty intuitive to just do when you get to new ports. The only one that I kind of have beef with is the underwater diving. You get a diving bell eventually. You can go diving underwater. And that's fine. What it gives you is the ultimate upgrade blueprints for your ship, so that when you upgrade your ship, the last upgrade for each item is locked behind getting the blueprint. So that's what that's for. It's just kind of tedious, though, swimming around. Swimming in sections in games are almost never fun. So it's just kind of boring.
It's like the Witcher gear. In The Witcher 3, there's you get specifically leveled quests. They're oh, this is a level 11 quest. And you can get this school's Witcher gear. And it's better than any level 11 armor you can get. And better than a lot of the further on armors.
Yeah. You're bleeding a little bit, by the way.
Am I? Oh, yeah. How about that?
That fly had a knife, dude. He stabbed you when you punched him.
Wow.
Chris, you're such a tough guy. He didn't even feel it.
I literally friggin' punch metal for fun.
And then, so the diving's whatever, but at least you get cool blueprints for it, so that's kind of worth it. Then there's the Templar hunts, which are missions. They're pretty simple, but they're cool because they give you the keys to get the Templar armor, which looks like dog shit, but is fun to collect.
Well.
And then there's the Mayan steles, where when you go to islands, you have to solve little quick puzzles. And you get these tokens. You get 14 of them, 16 of them. And then you get an armor with that. Again, an ugly-ass armor, but easy enough to do that it's not, that big of a deal.
This is already entering too many things for me to care about.
Yeah.
If it's a series of radiant quests that do this, this, and this, cool.
Yeah.
And then you get, something meaningful from it. Mm-hmm. I give the example of the Witcher gear. It's you get the best armors in the game from doing the Witcher gear quest. And it's go to this place, maybe fight a monster, and then get the fucking thing. Get the gear.
It's pretty streamlined, yeah. So it's not terrible. Honestly, the worst part is just the collecting of treasure maps and hunting animals. So when you go to a new island, it'll be there's a cheetah, a jaguar, and a fucking elk on this island. And then you just have to go to this little icon and shoot the thing.
When would those 3 animals ever be interacting with one another?
I know. So it's just random shit like that. That's the worst part, especially because I cannot, on one of the islands, get the fucking jaguar to spawn. Usually you just go to the icon and it's just there. And you just shoot it in the face and you're good. I cannot get this damn thing to spawn.
It's like the Red Dead legendary animals.
Yeah, essentially.
You show up and you're oh, that's a thing right there, and you kill it.
Yeah. So it's fine. I may 100% it. I may not. Because there's a couple of games coming out in August that I want to play, which it's now, as of recording this, August 1st.
Oh my goodness.
The Altars. Remember the Altars when I talked about that game?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite games of fucking all time. It came out with a DLC.
Oh, shit.
And I was so happy. I didn't know it was coming out.
This may dethrone Guardians of the Galaxy.
Not quite. That was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. It's up there, though. It's up there with...
Would it dethrone Bully?
Oh, I can't dethrone... I played that shit on my first flight, bro. Like, that... I can't.
That's a special experience. You can't ever forget that.
Yeah, I can't. So, Bully always has to have a special place in my heart. Forever and always. Funny enough, one of the games coming out in August is a indie developer's version of Bully. It's called Agefield High Rock the School. It looks like dog shit, but I'm going to buy it because it's literally Bully 2.0. So I'm excited for that.
Fair.
But the Alters came out with that DLC, and I ended up buying it on sale, the game and the DLC. So I got to play that at some point. But then the new Plague Tale game comes out in August as well. Nice. End of August. So I have like a month to probably wrap up Black Flag, hopefully play the Alters, and then, depending on how good Agefield is, decide if I'm even going to actually play it. But
well,
we'll see. So... That's kind of like what I've been doing. I've been adulting. I've been doing my meal prep every week, which has been so tedious, but it helps. And then, living adult life. Go to work, come home, work out, play a game, hang out with the old ball and chain. So,
ball and chain.
So it's it's just been adulting.
I've now taken on. I don't do meal prep per se, but I do more for my lunch than I used to. Mm-hmm. Which was, I would go to a store and get a salad that was in a bag, and I would put it in a container and bring it to work.
Fair.
There's a few reasons that I stopped doing that. One is because, like, it seems like every fucking month there's a new shit yourself to death virus that's only exists on lettuce. For some, I don't know what the fuck they're doing to the lettuce, by the way. I don't know if they're growing it in vats of sewage, where there's like, there's another E. coli outbreak, or like there's this cyclospora outbreak. It's like you're gonna eat this lettuce and you're gonna shit yourself to death, like it's fucking 1785.
Yeah.
So there's that, and also I've made the realization that these are 50 calories of like lettuce and then like 500 calories of dressing. So like I probably should stop eating all this fucking just straight fat and oil for lunch.
Well, that's been my big thing is I'm on a fat cut specifically. So my calories are still high, protein's really high, and then fat is really low. So this week's meal prep, it sounds like one of the best ones. It's a barbecue mac and cheese one. I was able to do it with like low-fat cheeses and stuff, so I can get it down to 60 grams of protein, like 120 carbs, and then like 15 fat. So
that sounds good.
Yeah, so that's been my meal prep. It's tough finding high-calorie things that aren't fat. I think my biggest regret in bulking, so if anyone out there is trying to bulk, it's harder and more expensive, but like maybe try to lean bulk, because I wish I had lean bulked instead of just eating as much shit as possible and then now trying to catch up by leaning out. It would have been much easier if I just had the fat low from the beginning. But, because like I went through some of my meal diaries in MyFitnessPal from when I was bulking, and I was having like 140 grams of fat a day. And like now I'm down to under 90, and I'm usually in like the 60s or 70s. So, and you do need fat, especially as a male as well. You do need it for your hormone balance. Females too, but especially for men. So don't cut fat altogether. That's the only thing.
Well, you shouldn't cut any like one thing specifically.
I'm gonna cut all protein. Don't need muscles.
Is like even like sugar is like sugar will make you fat, 100%. But also like you do need some sugar.
Yeah.
Or like some carbohydrates.
Yeah, you gotta balance it out, and it really is calories in, calories out. Like you can get carbs are your number one source of energy. Like you can get most of your shit from carbs, but if you're having all carbs and nothing else, then yeah, it's a problem. It's about balance at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
also, a lot of people fuck themselves doing like keto because they won't do enough fat and they'll do too much protein.
Yeah.
And then the body starts running off protein, which like really fucks you up.
Yeah.
It's like a really terrible energy source for your body.
Yeah.
And is like a last resort that your body will use.
Yeah. 100%.
So, I remember this little factoid I remember from biology class.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. Like I said, carbs are your number one source of energy. It's what you should be using for energy. And specifically, there might be some people who disagree with this, which is fine. I'm not pretending to be the end all be all expert. But if you're lifting weights and you're trying to cut carbs, awful combination. You will not make much progress at all because your carbs are what you need to actually be able to push heavy things. So that's what your body needs for that energy.
Fair.
Actually, a big bodybuilder thing, or just like workout thing in general, is having quick acting carbs before a workout. Like a pre-workout, essentially. You have quick acting carbs that your body can use quickly for energy rather than like slower carbs that you have to kind of digest. So,
I suck down straight ATP.
Hell yeah, dude. I go to the carb factory and I just get a couple carbs.
I just start shoveling in fucking bleached all-purpose flour.
Yeah, but that was actually a problem of mine. Funny enough, was a lot of times I would try to work out when I got home first, just to be like, oh, let me get this done. But I would eat dinner after working out, and that's actually kind of a bad thing to do. If you're doing like cardio, it's still not great, but that's fine. If you're actually doing weightlifting to basically go in on an empty stomach, not a good idea.
It's a totally different ball game too.
Yeah.
Like even with cardio, it's like there's a very, very noticeable difference if you haven't eaten versus if you had just eaten. So usually if I do like a hike, especially if I do a long one, I will eat a bunch of shit first and then go.
Yeah.
Because if I do it hungry, I'm gonna be miserable by the time I'm done, or I'm gonna call it quits early.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like fucked.
For sure. That's why like Cliff Bars and stuff, right, that are designed for like outdoorsy people, those are all carbs. And like some fat, but it's mostly carbs. That's why. It's your source of energy. It's what you need to keep moving. So you also have to find what works for you too. Like some people are different.
Oh, for
Certain
sure.
bodies
For
are
sure.
different. For me, I find that the carbs before the workout definitely do help, but I can also overdo it. Like if I eat a big meal before working out, I just feel like shit.
Whole pot of macaroni and cheese.
Dude, that has been my go-to. Like every night is I just make a shit ton of mac and cheese. So
Damn.
It's
Do you just like do you just craft it up, or do you do like your own?
No, I do a lot of times like Annie's mac and cheese. I tried Goodles the other night.
What?
Goodles. That's like noodles but spelled with good.
Oh, okay, fair.
It's a brand. I tried them. I tried Annie's. What I really like about those, they're very low fat. So like I eat the entire box. It's like 50 grams of protein, like 130 carbs, and then like 20 grams of fat. So
there is this Cracker Barrel like white cheddar bacon mac and cheese.
That was so good.
God, I would do things to that mac and cheese right now.
Yeah, see, those are good. Like they're really good for calories and stuff, but a lot of fat.
Oh yeah. No, it's not good for you.
So, yeah, that's my biggest thing. Meal prepping has been interesting because eating the same thing 4 days in a row. I'm not really good at that, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm not great at that. I thought I'd be better because I'm typically just like a plain whatever person. But yeah, I don't know. Like this last one is ironic talking about cutting fat, and then this was my last meal prep. But I had to switch it up. I did bow tie pasta, Alfredo sauce, and steak. But I did like a lean cut of steak. And I mean, all in all, with the Alfredo, it was only like 25 grams of fat, which is a lot for one meal. But it also was 70
if you're doing 70 a day, it's like not. It's kind of
it's
crazy.
not terrible.
Actually.
But it was decent. I had to switch it up.
I am totally content to eat the same. I do eat the same thing every day. Like my daily regimen, pretty much identical every day.
That's interesting.
I was talking earlier. Brandon Sanderson makes books for autistic people, and I love a Brandon Sanderson book.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's fair.
I think I'm just happy to eat what I do every night. This is my dinner. This is what I was saying for lunch. For lunch, I've started doing what I call gorilla lunch, which is just a bunch of chopped vegetables.
Fair.
Because I saw these videos of like gorillas just eating like whole bell peppers. I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's what
real.
I look like.
Yeah.
And so I started doing that. So I'll eat that, and then for dinner I have like half a chicken breast, not a full one. Well, please, I'm not going crazy. And then I get the 1 pound portioned bags of broccoli florets. And I put one of those in the microwave, and then I put a bunch of Frank's Red Hot on it. and that's my meal every night.
Yeah, you seem to do good
with
that.
few exceptions.
Yeah, you seem to do good with the same thing. I can do it for a couple days. Like I meal prep. My worst one was
Well, chicken's really easy because you can just do anything with chicken.
Oh,
It takes any type of seasoning really well. So
yeah. There's almost
unless you put like fucking brown sugar and cinnamon on it, it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I found my best meal prep was I did rigatoni with chicken and marinara sauce, which was good because marinara is pretty low fat as well. So the whole thing was only like 10 grams of fat and a lot of protein.
Nice.
And good calories and carbs from the pasta. My worst one that I did was I did some like rice bowl with turkey, ground turkey, and I put teriyaki sauce on it. And I simmered the whole thing, and I thought it would be good because like, I don't know, teriyaki from like a Chinese place is usually pretty good.
Yeah.
But like either the teriyaki I used or maybe it was the turkey or the texture, it was just like sour and salty. It was just like fucking gross. I ate like 2 of the bowls and had to throw out the other 3. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do it.
I think I do have to do more ground turkey though. Just switch things up.
So lean.
Ground turkey is like, you can get away with ground beef. I don't know if you've just grabbed like a tube of ground beef and eaten that. I mean, with something, obviously, not like just straight munching off the tube. But like, if you eat a pound of ground beef, you don't feel good afterwards. But like a pound of ground turkey, it's like half the calories, number one.
Yeah.
Which is still a lot of calories, to be fair. It's still like 800 calories. But it's also like, you don't feel like you're dying afterwards.
Yeah. Well, most of that's the fat, so it depends on like the ground beef you do. So like Lexi does 96.4, which is which is super lean.
It's just like pebbles.
It can dry out if you overcook it very quickly. Which
I do
80-20,
and I just feel like such a chud afterwards. I'm just like, oh, I feel like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, 90-10 is, I think, the good sweet spot for me personally. You still get a little bit of that fat, so you get the moisture, you get the flavor, but you're not like just a greasy slime ball after.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I tried 80-20 and it does kill me now.
80-20 it's really good. It
cleans your shit out though, bro. That shit flies right out.
Oh yeah.
Like, woo.
It's really good. It tastes good.
Tastes great.
It's gonna give you diarrhea, and you're gonna feel like. Remember that little scumbag they would use to advertise Mucinex?
Yeah.
That's how you feel afterwards.
Yeah.
You feel like the fucking Mucinex guy.
Yeah, you do. No, 100%. That is my experience with 80-20 as well. And I used to eat that as a kid, and once you get used to it, it's all right.
Just eat it like Tony Soprano, just heavy breathing, eating this fucking
80-20. Ground chicken's terrible though. Sorry.
Really?
Sorry to my chicken lovers. It's dry as shit. Like turkey it can get dry, and it's usually okay though.
Yeah.
But ground chicken, like no matter what I did, that shit was dry as the Sahara, dude.
I feel like chicken also just in general lends itself to being drier. And I usually don't mind. I actually kind of prefer a drier piece of chicken, I'll be honest.
If it's like a piece, like I'm cutting a piece of a breast or a tenderloin off, or like a chunk, that's fine. When it's like pebbles and it's dry though, it just kind of feels like you're chewing on asphalt.
You're just eating rocks.
Yeah, it's just like, ugh. Like, ugh. It's a texture thing for me, so I don't know. For me, my best has been ground beef bowls with jasmine rice. Those do taste really good.
Who's Jasmine?
And YZ rice. And then the latest one I did, the turkey and the steak and the Alfredo was pretty good. Just a little high in fat for what it was. And
sounds good though.
I'm curious how this mac and cheese will come out.
We're just turning into like the trusted adult podcast. We're going from like working class podcast to just like normal guy podcast. Which, in the sphere of podcasts that exist, there's not a lot of normal guy podcasts, I'll be honest.
No, yeah. And everything we say, by the way, is all like subjective to us and our opinions and how it's worked for us. Like that's the thing about nutrition is not the same for everybody. The general foundation is, but like everyone's a little bit different.
No, actually, everything we say is law.
It's gospel.
It's 100% true. It worked for me. It will work for you. And if it doesn't, it's because you're not doing it right.
Because you're dumb and stupid.
Have you tried? Listen, I don't know if you've heard about today's sponsor.
Chris's Greens.
I don't know if you've heard you've heard of Alpha Brain? I got fucking Chris Brain right here.
There you go. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. And just like count your calories, man. Those little things add up. The sauces, the oils, it all adds up. So
Yeah, I go through phases of what I call like a skinny and chud phase, like the moon, where I'll eat a bunch of stupid bullshit, and then I'll just not lose weight for a while, and then I'll be like, I gotta lock in, and then I lock in for like 2 weeks, I lose 10 pounds, and then I just go back to chud mode, and I just eat, and I'm at a point where I can just eat to maintain, so it's not like I'm losing progress, it's just like I'm not advancing as far as I'd like to, but hey, whatever, right?
happens.
I'd be doing something right. I've lost 100 fucking pounds. It's
Crazy.
Listen, take it from me, I'm the expert now. They call me Mr. Skinny these days.
You mentioned the moon and the chud phase. Can we call up friend of the show Neil deGrasse Tyson and have him break down like what the chud phase is and
The chud phase, in the grand scheme of quantum physics, that was a little Carl Sagan. That wasn't so much Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Not quite Tyson, but I like Tyson. He's funny.
The grand scheme, of the vast universe, the chud phase is a small but integral part to the fabric of space-time.
The other thing for me personally is I've been having to accept just like not pushing myself too hard with lifting weights because like my brain and ego want to be like lift heavy, you're a dumbass. And then the last like 2 times I've like upped the weight a good amount. I've hurt myself each time. So I've been trying to really focus on like range of motion and like making sure my reps look good rather than just being heavy. So like I did fucking concentration curls the other day. This was like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to up the weight. And I upped it. And I had like 5 good reps. And then my last 5, I just like was kind of shaky. I was like, I can get to 10. I got to my 10th. And I went to pull up and I kind of did like this with my shoulder. Instantly tweaked my back for a week. Had to take a week off working out.
See, yeah, that, like, going too heavy and fucking yourself up is, you're going to lose way more progress than if you just went to a reasonable weight.
Yeah.
And because it's recovery time that makes the muscles go.
Yeah.
I always do that too, where I'm like, there's a specific trail that I go to now that like the full thing I think is like 18 miles or 19 miles. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna do that one day. And then like the loop I started doing was like 6, and then I've increased it now. The one I do now is like 7 or 8. And after I do that, I'm like, I wanna die. This was the last time I felt good after I did. I don't know what the difference was. But one day I'll do that 18 mile.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah. I want to get into like running and also a little bit more conditioning because I kind of thought about it. I just turned 25. I'm like, it would have been cool to like train up and for my 25th hike Mount Washington. That would have been pretty sick. Yeah. Because I know right now, like I'm not out of shape per se, but I know that if I tried to hike Mount Washington, I'd fucking die because literally last year I got really big into hiking, did some really strenuous hikes and got like pretty good at it. And then I haven't hiked anything super strenuous since. I hiked one strenuous thing in New Hampshire when Lexi and I went there, but like not Mount Washington from the bottom to the summit strenuous. Like you can start at different levels, but like I'd love to do like a bottom to top sort of hike, but I know I couldn't handle it right now for sure, especially because the way you got to pack. My big issue is like backpacks. I'm just not good at carrying things like long distance. And
also, neither you nor Lexi are heavy people, so you can't you don't have the body weight to counteract that.
Yeah. So like the idea of hiking it with a backpack, daunting to me. Like I feel like I would need to start running with weights to like really build up that, or not even running, I guess, but like hiking with weights to build up that stamina.
I might start doing that too, to just put on a weighted vest.
A lot of people do it.
Just because like I'm used to carrying around so much more weight, and my legs are still tuned to that. Might as well just keep them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and also it would probably help you too with your progress because you'll be you'll be able to work those muscles more. Like right now, obviously your incline you're doing and stuff is really steep, but like that with weight would even stress that more. So
yeah, it's tough though because once you get to a certain point with weighted vests, they get way too bulky, obviously. So, like, I'd probably get one that was, like... I'd like to get one that's, like, 80 pounds. But they're, like... It looks like you have a bomb strapped to your chest all the time.
the question is, could you just get a regular, like, fishing vest and some tungsten plates? Because they're really fucking dense.
You could. You
And
could.
maybe you could
Tungsten
make 80
costs a lot of money, though.
It's worth the investment.
I have so much money. I could just...
I don't know how much 80 pounds of tungsten costs, but...
A lot.
Does
A
it?
lot. Like,
I'm going to look this up. Let's see.
I'd probably use lead.
Fair, that is
I would probably use, like, fishing weights or something. How much is 80 pounds of tungsten, Jordan?
Depending on shape and purity, 800 to 16,000. Bit of a range there.
Yeah, see, I could...
But you have so much money,
I have
Chris.
so much money. I can just drop 16 grand right now.
I feel like I was gonna say someone would probably rob you if they knew it was tungsten. Like that shit's worth a lot. But you could just like fucking check them with the vest and they would die.
I could go... I could hit them with my purse and go...
Fucking tungsten purse. Boom! And their head breaks in 16 pieces.
They look like fucking... For one frame, they look like E.T.
They look like Squidward in the episode where he has the statue of himself that melts and Patrick fucking sits on it. Just got ass cheeks for a head. They just look like that.
Yeah, I would figure that I think the lighter ones they use sand, and then I think for heavier ones they use steel or lead.
Yeah.
I would probably go lead.
Yeah, you could probably get 80 pounds of lead in a somewhat slimmer
But if
form
I could
factor.
get, I might go just like a 60-pound sort of vest or whatever.
Just carry me on your back.
I mean, I could. If you want a little piggyback ride.
150, I can just sit there playing the handheld while you're walking on the Stairmaster or treadmill or whatever. There you go.
But yeah, every time this little guy comes in, this guy comes in with he's got a little dude on his back.
I'm just like goo goo gaga.
That's all right. I got a Planet Fitness Black card. I can bring in a guest for free.
They didn't say where I had to be.
Yeah, to any club. All right.
We up
Pretty exclusive. Not gonna say not to brag or anything. I travel in worlds you can't even conceive of. All right.
It's all that money.
It's all that money I make.
Chris has so much money. You should see the right behind this wall is just piles and piles
of money. It's solid gold. Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to brag or anything. Not to brag or anything, but I am an elite member at the Holiday Inn. So I have so many points.
So many.
So many points.
More
they
points
know
than
me
you could
by
ever
name.
So
when I walk in, they say, "Sir, you're finally back," and they present me my room key in a golden briefcase.
Yeah.
They, sir, it's the king standard room with a view.
Actually, the last time Chris went to the Holiday Inn, he was so popular there that they knew him so well that they immediately had an escort of police, and those police even had their guns drawn just to make sure that he was okay.
Yeah, they
kept saying, "Sir, get out of here right now," because he was causing so much trouble with how popular.
Yeah, they had guys in helicopters pointing rifles downward.
There were so many lasers too, just to make it so beautiful.
Yeah, some of them even were like kind of pointed at me a little bit. If you looked at the footage.
Yeah. It made national headline. That's how incredible it was.
Cool. It was national headline. Look it up on CNN right now.
And then the police actually gave Chris a private room for 18 months straight for free.
It was supposed to be 36, but I was good. Look up on CNN right now, CNN.com. Look it up. Coolest guy ever shows up to Holiday Inn. Yeah. That's the article.
Yeah, you'll see him. I just couldn't believe they gave you that VIP room for 18 months.
A VIP 18 straight months.
Free food and everything.
Free food, free room, free board. Got, the neighbors were a little rowdy, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But hey, it wasn't that bad.
All things considered.
And they said to me, they offered me, they said 36 months, you can stay there 36 full months. Mm. But just because I was so good at what I do, being the coolest guy ever, They let me out in 18.
Yeah. Yeah, they let you out. None of that happened. This is all made up. Chris has no money. There's actually crippling debt. The debt collectors are on the other side of this wall. Guns drawn.
This is a farce, actually. Like, off this side of the frame, it's just the wall here. Off this side of the frame is like the underside of the bridge that we're under.
That would actually be a really funny episode. If this mixture ever worked remotely.
Where we punch out and we're in, like, we have this wall and it's just a fucking bridge underneath.
That would be really funny.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be something to do if we had passion and creativity and drive. Well, it's about drive. It's about.
Well, this is the thing. I think we do have passion, creativity, and drive. It's just we don't have time
or money. Money, Dutch.
If we had, listen, I'm gonna put it out there. If we just added a few more hours in the day, we would get so much more stuff done. What if we just slowed down that rotation of the Earth just a little bit?
All we really have to do, right, is my idea. We just bolt some thrusters anti-clockwise, and we just engage all of them. We just kind of slow down. I think that's how that works. Neil deGrasse Tyson was on the show. He talked about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
He proved Chet Dar theory.
Yeah, he said that if we got a bunch of people all running in the same direction, we could slow down the Earth's orbit. Yeah,
I remember he said that, and there would be no like calamity as a result.
No,
nothing could possibly go
wrong. Well, technically, the Earth's day has been getting a lot shorter.
Yeah,
all longer. Sorry, because the moon is pulling us.
Yeah,
because our moon is so fucking big. The moon is so big.
Why do you got like a fucking Sylvester Stallone moment there?
I don't know. I was putting on a fat voice. I don't know.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone.
That's what I sounded like when I was fat. Went, I'm so big. Jordan, I'm so big.
Actually, the Earth has been speeding up since you lost all that weight.
That's true. It's got less mass to move.
So you lost.
Because on the other side of the Earth, there's some other fat guy who also is losing weight. So like slowly, we're throwing the Earth out of balance.
Yeah, I've got a bit of an unbalance here.
We're gonna give the Earth front end alignment, full balance,
rotation.
Yeah,
fair enough, dude. Speaking of cars, you know what happened recently?
You died.
I did. My car, right? Last weekend, I mentioned this to you a little bit off the show. Lexi was staying over at a friend's house for the weekend. I had the weekend to myself, and I was like, "What does Jordan want to do for 2 days straight?" I even invited Chris, and he was too busy. Fucking guy.
Well, I mean, that's what I was doing, so.
I was like, what would I like to do? I'm going to spend 16 hours birding.
Jack it off.
And gooning.
16 hours birding?
Yeah, so
consecutively or across both days?
Across both days.
Okay.
I don't know if it was quite that much, but I spent, on Saturday, I went from like 4 o'clock to like 8 o'clock birding. And then the next day, I went from like 8 a.m. to probably 3 p.m. So really, it was more like 10 hours of actually like trying to go out there, birding, doing things. And in that process, I went to drive to a location about like an hour from me. And I got in the car. Mm-hmm. I went to take a right-hand turn. Mm-hmm. And my blinker was blinking fast. And I'm like, no big deal. Lights out, whatever.
Right.
I pull up behind a car at a stop sign. I see my right headlights out. I'm like, all right, when I get back, I'll stop at AutoZone, grab a headlight. I go, do the birding thing, come back, go to AutoZone, grab a headlight. I do the thing I always do, which is I plug it in outside the car, turn on the lights. I'm like, okay, it's on, just to make sure, in case I get a dead bulb, whatever. A little technician in me likes to just proof check it before I put everything back together.
That's also most of the time a pain in the fucking ass to get the light back out.
Well, my headlight needs to come off the car to do it, which is what sucks. There's a cross member in the way for the radiator, so I just take the headlight out. Super easy, but still easier to just go, it works, and then put it back together. So I put it back in. I test the directional. Blinking normal speed, no big deal. I go back out to the second birding location. I put the car in drive. The second it's in drive, the light starts blinking twice as fast for the blinker. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird.
Good.
I'm like, all right, that's odd. I pull up behind a car, same headlights out. I'm like, what the fuck? That's weird. And then I'm thinking, like, all right, there's a short here. Like, this isn't good, but it is what it is. I'll fix it when I get back. So I get back, take the light out, and the light's on, but it's just very dim. I have like a super dim light.
Some damn Chevy electrical problems.
So I'm like, all right, this is weird. So me being experienced with electricity, I'm like, I'm going to grab the multimeter, check. I got 12 volts DC to the plug. And then, me also being very experienced with fixing equipment in general, because that is my literal job right now. I'm like, let me see what I get under load. So I plug the light back in. I get 4 volts. I'm like, Other headlight works. So now I'm immediately thinking, like, I got, like, a ground problem. I'm not thinking this is a hot problem, just because...
It wouldn't surprise me with GM vehicle.
So I take a resistance. Now, my meter is like a shitty rinky-dink Amazon one. I take a resistance reading from that ground wire to my chassis, because my struts are designated grounds in the car. They actually have a sticker on it. I got like 6 ohms of resistance to ground. I'm like, all right, that's pretty high for resistance to ground, but like, is it high enough? So then I do the thing that common sense would indicate. I check the other side, the side that works.
Fair.
I got 1 ohm. I'm like, fuck, god damn it. So this seems like a problem. So I'm trying to like figure out this pinout, and then I notice that the ground wire from my light is daisy chained through my other lights. Like all 3 of them ground into each other into one common ground. So I'm like, wonder if like the light itself has to pass the ground through it. So I pull out my directional, charred black. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I pop that out, put a new one in, still doing the same thing. But the directional works now. It just blinks fast. But I'm like, that's weird because it was working before. And then I find out that I have 2 directionals. So I'm like, that's fucking weird. I have 2 on the same headlight. Other one's fine. I'm like, all right. So then I proof check my theory. I disconnected the lights, and then I ohm the headlight to ground, and I have no connection to ground now. So I'm like, okay, so they definitely pass through the lights. So I replace all the bulbs just in case there's high resistance in the bulb. You can't really tell because it's, like a diode or whatever. So I'm like, all right, all lights are replaced in that corner. Still have 5 ohms to ground on the headlight.
Great.
I'm like, fuck. I say, fuck it, let me just swap the harnesses. They're universal, because like I said, they're all daisy chained together. I just quickly swap the harnesses from right to left. Same issue, 5 ohms there. So I'm like, all right, it's not the harness. It's the harness in the car, but not the one for the headlight. It's like a little 3-way harness. So I'm like, okay, this shouldn't be that bad. It's a ground. If worst comes to worst, I just cut the ground, splice the wire, put it to my stud.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I do want to get it fixed because it could also affect other things down the line. Like, I don't know if the ground for that headlight... Obviously, the 2 headlights don't share the same ground, but maybe that's shared with my radiator, or who knows, right? So I'm like, I should probably get to the root cause here. Go on a little youtube.com. Where are all the grounds on this car? One guy uploaded a video called Chevy Cobalt Grounds. And it's just him panning the camera around going, ground here, ground there, blah, blah. And he points them all out. I'm like, those are pretty easy to get to. Like, I can do that. One right below the headlight. It's good. And then I look at the rest. And my car has all the stupid California spec emission shit blocking all of the grounds. So I'm like, oh, fuck. So then I'm like, all right, what's the most common one to break? And he points it out. And it's on top of the transmission. I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't want to get underneath this thing and get to it. So I said, screw it. I was like, it can't be that big of a deal. I sent it to the shop that following Monday. And I said, hey, I'm 95% sure this is a bad ground. Here's what I found, but I know you're the tech, so like, if you have to re-diagnose it, I get it. Do your thing. But this is what I found. I found 6 ohms of ground, blah, blah, blah. Sure enough, $80 later, the guy fixed all the grounds. So he just redid them all. And it worked great. So that was my fucking experience with GM grounds over the last weekend. That was a good time.
That's usually how it goes. I think that got done when I had my Suburban. Like, all the grounds were new. Like, they had just been redone before I got it. Because, like, the ground strap was brand new, the one off the hood.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about some grounding issue that he had.
Yeah, which all things considered, by the way, like, a bad ground really isn't that big of a deal. Like, it's not... Like, it is a big deal in the sense it can affect your car. Like, your car can not start if a certain ground is bad. But, like, in terms of, like, troubleshooting, it's pretty easy to troubleshoot. The hardest part is just, like, where are the grounds? And getting to them, because like some cars have them like under the seats and shit. Like you have to pull up the rug and there'll be like a ground in the floor pan or whatever.
Yeah, like nominally, like the chassis is grounded, but like I think there's dedicated specific things that are like, this is your dedicated ground point that we put shit on.
Yeah, like we made sure this is grounded and it connects to your transmission for your solenoid and like all these things, like just to keep everything grounded. They all have individual grounds. I think my car had 6. I have 6 different ground points specifically. So that's fixed, at least. That was like a moment of like, are you kidding me? Because I haven't even mentioned that I think my transmission's starting to slip.
Nice.
Third gear. I'm noticing if I coast, it might be third or fourth. It's hard to tell with an automatic where you just kind of have to feel the thunks to know what gear you're in. But it seems like if I coast, I'll get to about like third or fourth gear, and it will be at like 1,500 RPMs, and all of a sudden it'll drop to like 1,000, but just dancing in between revs, and then it will kind of stabilize. And at first, I thought it could be that grounding issue messing with the tachometer.
Right.
Especially because the most common one to break is the transmission ground. So I was like, maybe it's messing with the solenoid on the transmission, or maybe it's messing with the tach because it might share a ground. Who knows? But it's still kind of doing it. So I was really hoping this electrical issue wasn't going to be like a ECU problem, because when I looked at the fuses layout, my ECU has a PCB fuse that is specifically for ground for the headlights. And I'm like, I swear to God, if that fuse is blown and I have to take this ECU out and fucking solder a fuse onto it because it's like a soldered fuse, I'm like, I'm going to scream.
Oh.
I'm going to scream. I'm not putting that money into it. So I was already starting to look for Yaris's at this point. And then they figured out it was just the ground and not the ground fuse. I didn't think it'd be the fuse because I couldn't tell from the schematic I found. It looks like it was for both headlights, not just one of them. So I was kind of confident it wasn't, but I was like, I swear to God, if this is an ECU problem, I'm not putting like a $1,500 ECU into this like 16-year-old car. Not happening.
Probably fair.
Or taking it out, trying to solder it, and then dealing with some bullshit like that.
Probably a fair decision.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
All in all, it went pretty well.
Nice.
It ended up working out for the best. So
nice.
Check your grounds, ladies and gentlemen.
Especially if you own anything GM.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what it is about their shit.
Their grounds are notoriously shitty.
I wonder if it's where they put them.
Don't remember why, but they're pretty fucking bad.
I wonder if it's like where they put them on the chassis, if water tends to accumulate there or what. Like, I don't know.
It might be like, water collects so they rust or something like that and make a shittier ground over time.
Yeah, like I'm not sure what it is that makes them bad, but who knows?
I'm only here to theorize.
Yeah. This is the expert podcast. Chris and I know everything about everything that we talk about. We're actually geniuses.
Yeah.
Rich, wealthy geniuses.
We have so much money. We have so much knowledge. And if you want to have money and knowledge too, for a limited time, you can buy our course for just $99. Normally, Jordan, we charge $499.99 for this course, $500. But just today only, for the next 24 hours, put up a timer on the screen right now. For the next 24 hours, you can get our course for 80% off for $100, $99.99.
Yeah.
For today, put up that timer. Now put it up here. Now put that timer over Jordan's face.
I do just want to point out, Chris, you're talking about this genius course about us. It's 75% off. 400 to 100.
No, 500 to 100.
Oh, 500.
$499.99.
I thought you said 400. I was gonna say that's 75% off. Not looking too good.
Put the
there.
timer over Jordan's mouth when he said that.
Just fucking move it around. Just move it around. But
for today only, you can, and just because we value you, the listener, you just for today only, you can actually get this course. We're gonna give you another $20 off. You can get it for only $79.99 today only. Put up another timer.
Just fill up the screen with timers.
Put up another timer. If you buy in the next 15 minutes, you can have the course for just $49.99.
Mind you, this is a pre-recorded video, so these timers.
Put up another timer. It is going to be for a limited time only. It's going to be until I kill Jordan.
Why does it say 3 seconds?
For only $29.99. Boom!
And you heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. Today only.
Today only.
Chris, we gotta pack this in. We gotta get our shit together. This has been an episode.
We should start selling courses, man.
We should. And nudes. I'm gonna start selling nudes.
Oh, I already do that, so.
Where's my money then, boy?
I mean, They're mine. It's,
No, you definitely sold mine.
it's my nuts. That
No, that's definitely my nuts, bro.
it's every picture. What I do is I take nature photography, and every picture every month there's a little bit of nutsack in there, and as you go on, there's a little bit more nutsack.
That reminds me of the story I told of that Reddit post.
There's a little bit of nutsack in there, just a little bit, a tasteful amount.
Artisanal.
Yeah.
Chris, are you done? Are we packing it up? Are we done?
I guess.
We're so bad at this job.
I'm having like heat stroke right now. I'm dying.
I'm having a stroke.
Anyway, make sure you remind the people where this thing goes.
As always, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Radio Public, Spotify Podcast, and the RSS Feed linked below. YouTube and Spotify have a video platform where you can see us. Instagram, TikTok, you can contact us. You can also do so via email. synapsemisfire@pm.me. Send your comments, questions, concerns, and death threats. Okay, bye.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming out, everybody.
Put another timer up.
Put another timer up for just... If you buy our course in the next 5 minutes, put up another timer, and then subtract 1 minute from that timer. Thank you. If you buy the course in the next 4 minutes, you can have it for just $19.99.
Chris is not going to do any of this in editing.
No, what do you think? I'm crazy? I'm not doing all that. I'm not good at this. I don't put in effort.